Hi, I'm Marquis.
And this is your one and only your favorite Taylor.
And welcome to the You Stuck With Me podcast.
You stuck with me.
In this podcast, you get to learn about our relationship, the ins and outs, and everything that happens in between.
Basically went through the sickness and the health, and almost death do us part before we said I do.
And she's stuck with me, I'm stuck with her, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
And now y'all stuck with us.
Episode starts right now. Cause I had one too many drinks. It
ended up at the embassy
with this pretty little thing from Memphis, Tennessee. It was a one-night extravaganza. When I woke up from last night's abattoir, baby girl was laying next to me. Shoes and clothes were scattered everywhere. I got dressed and got up out of there. Okay, wait, we got Bay?
But not before I called me a cab.
You rode with me, but we got to get to the episode.
From all the drinks I had.
You were.
And now I'm telling my story to you. Everything that I remember.
We got to get to the episode, Bay.
This the jam, though.
I know. Shout out to Jamie Foxx and Kanye on that one.
Yeah.
Yo, what's going on, you guys? It's your boy Marquis.
And this is your one and only your favorite Taylor.
Welcome back to You Stuck With Me podcast.
You stuck with me.
So before we dive into this podcast, just want to make sure you guys rate, review, subscribe, and share when you see this podcast, because every time you share it, every time you listen, it goes up in the algorithms and it gets more traction.
In other words, in homegirls terms, the more you like, the more you rate, the more you share, and then if you want to be nice enough to subscribe, the more opportunities we give to bring more content to you.
Yes. So definitely hit that follow button, you guys.
Yup.
So in this episode, we're talking about something very special. We're talking about the celebration of my wife's, I'm not going to tell her age, birthday.
No, you could tell it. God bless me to see 33 years.
Okay, so she's celebrating her Scottie Pippen year, y'all.
Also known as the Jesus year.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus did great things at 33.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And everything that I remember.
I'm glad you remember something, because
it wasn't that bad.
You was out of there.
I wasn't.
No, you weren't drunk. You were just sleepy.
Oh, yeah, I was sleepy. I was not drunk. And your girl did not have a hangover. High five.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
Let's go. What's up, Steve?
Hey, y'all.
Hi, Steve.
How's it going?
Good.
Steve, you ready to hear this story?
I'm excited, honestly.
So, babe, go ahead and take it away.
Okay. So, it started on Friday, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think what did we do Friday?
Friday.
Because Friday was the actual day of my birthday.
Oh,
okay. I remember what I did day of my birthday. So I remember during the day. I don't remember the evening. So I remember Friday, the day of my birthday, I got to spend the whole day with my sister. Shout out to my sister, Lenice.
Aw.
Yeah.
We love Lenice.
Let's give a round of applause for Lenice. Right?
Shout out to Lenice.
Yep.
She's definitely come in clutch.
Yep. So spent the day with her. We went to the shop, got our feet done, got my eyebrows done, cause you know how I am with my eyebrows.
She is afraid of looking like Helga Pataki, y'all.
No, it's not that I'm afraid of looking like Helga Pataki. I'm also afraid of looking like David's third son. Yeah, and then we went to Portillo's. Let me tell y'all something.
Before you get into it, you didn't get your chocolate cake.
I did get a chocolate cake.
That's right, you did. I asked you, could you bring me one? You was like, I forgot.
Yeah, and plus I didn't get the email about it. I looked.
Yeah, that's strange.
Yeah, they didn't give me a birthday email for a free chocolate cake.
Yeah, Portillo's is good for that.
Yeah.
Shout out to Portillo's, though.
Shout out to Portillo's. Anyway, if y'all ever want to know the key to my heart, right? Just get me a beef and cheddar croissant with a side of sauce, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fries with either ketchup or barbecue sauce.
She's big on the barbecue sauce, y'all.
And a large Sprite.
No ice?
No ice.
See,
Or very light ice.
Shows y'all I know my wife. I got a PhD in my wife.
Mm-hmm. He be knowing my orders.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can surprise me. Well, Marquise loves the chocolate cake. I actually want to try the lemon flavored cake. I never had that yet.
I'm not mad at you because it does look good.
It looks very good.
We're gonna have to try that and let the audience know how it tastes.
Yep, either that or I'm a big fan of the chopped salad.
Chop
But I
salad is good.
need extra house dressing though, cause they be stingy.
Yeah, that's my only knock with Portillo's. When it comes to like the sauces, the ranch, and all that stuff, they be a little
Hmm.
bit stingy. Like, come on, y'all can share the wealth a little bit more.
Just a little bit. But yeah, if y'all ever want to surprise a sister with Portillo's, that's my order.
Yes, yes, yes. So Friday, you got to spend it with your sister.
And my little niece. Well, our little niece.
Shout out to our little niece because,
Godzilla. She gonna be mad when she hear me call her Godzilla, but she's always gonna be Godzilla to me.
but you know what? She's always a good ball of energy.
Yeah, but she was sad. She was sad when she had to leave me, but it hurt my heart.
Oh,
It did.
it's okay. We're gonna spend a Saturday with her because I think that would just her face is gonna
That
light
would
up.
make her day.
Mm-hmm.
What? Oh, remember what we did Friday night. We actually went to Reggie's.
Mm-hmm.
I went to Reggie's to help celebrate my friend Cam's birthday. Shout out to Cam. And that was a time.
Mm-hmm.
That was a time. I had some good. I know you had the wings. I wasn't really hungry.
Yeah, I had the wings. The wings were pretty good. I think that was my first time going to Reggie's too.
I think it was my first time too.
So they didn't disappoint. If they gonna keep
Ooh,
serving
but them
food like
Long
that.
Islands, baby. They were
Were potent.
potent. Potent.
They snapped on
They
on the Long
snapped.
Island,
Yeah.
but the wings were good. And you know, I'm a big barbecue wing
Yeah.
fan, so I had to be because sometimes my wife likes to mess with me by eating plain chicken.
It's weird.
I mean,
You was born and raised in Chicago. What you in the hell are you eating dry chicken for?
I mean, sometimes I gotta be in the mood for the sauce. Sometimes I'm not. So
I can never be in the mood for no
In
dry
the
ass
mood
chicken.
for the sauce.
Right.
Oh no.
I mean, sometimes you're not feeling the sauce. It's okay.
But the fact that you be in the mood for dry ass chicken,
I mean, it's not always dry. Dip it in ranch.
dip, it's a difference from dry, dipped, and have it immersed in the waters of Lake Minnetonka.
I think you meant to say. Well, I think you got it right. Never mind.
Right.
It's okay. Steve, don't co-sign on this either.
I'm sorry, Marquise.
No, don't be sorry, Steve. Look, it's weird. It's weird. Just be honest with him.
Well, mild hot or mild and hot? If you are feeling the sauce.
Mild,
Okay.
easily.
Yeah.
No hot, please. I'll buy it.
I'm a little too old for the hot stuff, even though I do like spicy stuff.
Yeah.
See, I feel like hot just like burns my esophagus and like it shrinks my lungs.
Especially when you at a chicken place, it shrinks my lungs. It's crazy.
No, I'm just at that age now when I hear certain foods, I'm like, okay, that might have me on the toilet, or that might burn a hole in my stomach.
And you'll need some milk.
It needs some milk, but I do need to be careful about the stuff I eat now, since I do got a hole in my stomach now.
Yeah, we're gonna get that taken care of.
Yeah.
But back to your story. So you got to spend the day with your sister, and
Here we go.
it always happens. I was messing with her about the yawns, y'all.
And I said it never fails. I said he gonna mess around. I'm gonna yawn on an episode.
Yep. So she got to see her sister, got to see our niece, and then we went to Reggie's, had a good time, ate some good pizza. Kicked it with a couple people. It was a nice night out there too. It was like it was like a slight wind. I think that was the closest that we ever been to like sitting next to the Green Line. That was interesting.
Yeah, it was a good view though.
Yeah, it was a good view. They had TVs going on and music playing, and they got a basketball rim and a ball. Like,
Them little arcade
yeah,
rims.
it was up there. That was pretty cool. The bar was buzzing, so it was a pretty nice vibe and a pretty nice night.
Yep. Now, the meat of the story. Saturday night is when all the craziness went down. I want you to help tell this story. Start off the story because you know how to start it off correctly.
My pleasure. So
And half of this I probably don't remember.
we know why. No. So initially, before we started thinking about her birthday, she got an email saying that she won a raffle for a free birthday celebration at the Royal Bistro.
Shout out to Royal Bistro.
They never miss because good food, they have great entertainment. It's always a good time. And speaking of Royal Bistro, so I want to give like a little back history on them. So the Royal Bistro is owned by 4 young ladies who all worked in the corporate world, and they're all members of the same sorority. Shout out to Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated, and they decide to leave their corporate jobs and they open Royal Bistro. And so ever since they've opened it, I think we've been about 3 or 4 times to Royal Bistro.
We've been more than 4 times.
The food never misses. It's fairly priced. Always a good time. Every time we've gone, we've always seen live music. Except for this last time on your birthday, they had a DJ.
Baby, we was the live entertainment. The table was the live entertainment.
Facts. So we got to sit there. We ate, and we had a party of 14 or 16.
I think 16.
16.
Originally we put for 14, but we had 2 extras.
Yeah, so we ended up with a party of 16. We got her a cake for her birthday. It was pretty good,
which I didn't know about.
Yeah, so I'm gonna dive into that part of the story. So,
well, first, let's dive into everybody, the personalities. Everybody was there.
Okay, so yeah.
Well, before you get into that, let me tell you the prep work for this, the pregame. So I had like a pregame with my friend Jasmine. Shout out to Jasmine. He's catching up stuff like that, and she was like, "Oh, I got cut water." I said, "What?" Well, no, I kind of knew she was gonna bring cut water. Let me tell y'all something. Have y'all ever had cut water?
Mm-mm.
Cut water is an alcoholic drink.
Mm-hmm.
I think this was the mango one. The mango one has like 12% alcohol in it.
Okay.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Baby, the way we was drinking this cut water, we was already lit. Yeah, man. But Jasmine, she was already lit. I'm telling you, cut water is that type of drink. This flavor in particular, you can be like, oh, this good. This ain't gonna do nothing. Baby, bye.
Snuck up on you, didn't it?
Snuck up on me. But I didn't drink that much because I had to drive. So I waited a little bit. But Jasmine, she was already 2 in.
Gee, how responsible of you.
I know, right? So we meet everybody there. And I finally meet Marquis there because he had to go get fresh.
Oh, I did. Fresh cut, fresh fit.
With that damn Rico Suave cologne.
You know it.
At least it was with me this time.
I pull up at the club, VIP, gas tank on E, but all drinks on me. Wipe me down.
Bruh.
That's a Negro spiritual.
Yeah. So we get there. It was, I guess, in a sense, it felt like it was kind of closed for my birthday because there wasn't that many people there like it usually was. But it was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's funny, like, hey, happy birthday, this, that, third. I'm cute. I got my little outfit on.
Mm-hmm.
My little J's. And what was the one drink? What was the one? I know I had a tequila sunrise. I started off. Mind you now, let's keep tabs of what type of drinks Taylor had throughout this story.
Mm-hmm.
So first I had a can of cut water. Then I had a tequila sunrise. Marquis had this big drink. I told him, no, I didn't tell him. I leaned over. I leaned up to Jasmine at the time because Lanice hadn't made it yet, which she surprised me, by the way. I leaned up to Jasmine. I was like, I'm scared. I'm scared for my purse. And she was like, what? What, girl? I said, I'm scared for my purse. And she like, after she realized what I was talking about, I said, girl, Marquis out here drinking this drink. He plotting on getting me impregnated.
So the drink that I had, y'all, it was called the Deep Blue Sea. Now,
Deep Blue Sea. Don't that sound like a setup, Steve? No.
Thank you.
No,
give it an even balance.
No.
So,
Dave's Deep Blue Sea. That sounds like a setup.
So it was like the glass that it was in, it kind of looked like a small fish bowl.
It was a fish bowl.
But it was good. But the thing about it was because we ate earlier in the day, it didn't have that exact effect like it was intended to.
I give you that.
because we had like 2 giant slices of pizza earlier that day,
Mm-hmm.
so it didn't like get me lit like it would have if I hadn't
And
had
it
the
didn't
pizza.
get Taylor pregnant, I guess.
Nah, I didn't say that. No,
Bruh.
no, but seriously, so I had that. It was pretty good. She enjoyed her first drink. No, I'm saying sorry, that was her second drink at the time.
My first drink at the restaurant.
Mm-hmm. So everybody's having a good time. Everybody's vibing, laughing. Shout out to my brother because Marlon came through. My ship came through, and
Baby, he was sharp as a tack.
look, so I'm,
He
let me
made me feel underdressed at my own party.
Look,
But
let me-
I ain't mad at it though.
look. Let me tell you about my brother Marlon the way he came in. So if y'all remember how Michael Jackson was dressed up in the Smooth Criminal video, that man had a blue shirt, blue tie, and a white suit with the white shoes. All he was missing was the hat. And if he had pulled that off, I would have told him to get up and he had to do the lean that he does in the video. But I don't know if he would have been able to pull that off. Because Marlon, while he was almost 6 foot, he weighed like 150.
Man, that man was sharper than a number 2 pencil.
And he had to watch that went with it. So I'm proud of my brother.
Yeah. But I was like, bae, you ain't tell him the dress code.
And that's on me because I forgot to tell him the dress code. That's why he came in dressed like that.
He
was-
was
look,
clean.
He was clean. He looked like
he was fresh and clean.
fresh out of Smooth Criminal, but he also looked like he was fresh
I'm
out
like,
of Miami Vice.
why'd you tell this man he did put on his Sunday best for this?
Hey, he killed it
You
though.
see how older brothers be setting up their siblings, man?
But it wasn't necessarily a setup because
Uh-huh.
he came in, he was killing the dress anyway. Not the dress, but the suit.
Man. But he was sharp.
He was sharp. So, and I don't think he drank though. I don't remember.
I think he had one drink.
He may have one drink. But
Yeah, he did. He went to the bar.
oh, that's right, he did. And speaking of the bar, so tell me why while we were there, and all that good stuff. Who else do I run into? I run into my grammar school principal and one of our family friends.
That's why I tell y'all, Marquis be the popular one. Every time we go somewhere, he knows somebody that knows something about it.
So I looked up, I'm like, that can't be. And then I started walking a little bit closer. I'm like, it is. And so shout out to Miss Davis. She was my grammar school principal at OLGH. And shout out to Miss Roberts. She's a family friend. And she actually was one of my substitute teachers, I think like in 3rd grade while I was there. But it was cool to see them. And they came over and gave you birthday wishes.
And I'm glad I wasn't tore up.
So
I was never tore up, y'all. I'm just joking.
yeah, she definitely.
I had a lot to drink, but I
But
wasn't
she
tore up.
definitely kept your composure.
I wasn't tore up.
So
I had a lot to drink, which we're gonna get to that point in a minute.
But yeah, just to see them and then like, oh, you look so good. You grown now. How old are you? I'm like 35. Like, oh wow.
They're like, "Oh, you old."
And you see, I feel much better because I had cut my, got my face trimmed up and everything, so you don't see as much gray hair.
I love the gray hair. I don't know why you so insecure about it.
I'm not insecure about it. I just feel like
I like a salt pepper look.
I just feel like I shouldn't have gray hair in at least another now 4 years.
Okay, I like salt pepper look. That's all that matters.
Okay, for you, I will.
For you, I will. I will. I will.
But after they came over and gave you birthday wishes, we had the cake. So let's talk about this cake because this cake was mine.
Before that, I had 2 surprises.
You did.
The
So let's get to the surprises first.
The first surprise, my brothers came.
Yep. So shout out to Nello and shout out to PJ because they're always a time.
They always a time, and they part of the reason why all this drinking commenced.
As brothers should be.
And then my sister Lenice came, and my brother Ola came. They surprised me too.
Yes. So
After she told me she wasn't gonna come,
yeah, that was a setup.
orchestrated by you.
You know it.
Anyway, go ahead.
So let's talk about this cake now. I got the idea for the cake, and my mom, shout out to my mom about where I should get the cake because initially I was gonna go to like Walmart or something, but she gave me a better option. So I'm like, okay. So I've been to this bakery. It's called Wolf's Bakery. So if y'all are not familiar with it, it's on 95th, just west of Kedzie. They got great cakes, cookies, all that stuff. So what we did that morning, Lanice and I, it was the day before. because we were looking for cakes like all over the place. We went to Jewel, Walmart, and they just weren't hitting. So we
Dang,
just
I was searching up and down like that.
yeah. So I called my mom and I was telling her that I was looking for a cake for you because she just happened to call. She's like, go to Wolf's Bakery. So we made it to Wolf's Bakery just in time to put the order in because they were getting ready to close.
Mm-hmm.
So the next morning we got up. So I made up the story just so she wouldn't get suspicious that I was going to go get this
It ain't
cake.
like I was gonna be suspicious anyway, cause he been running around that whole week.
Yeah, I told her that we had an inspection that morning, but that wasn't the truth. So Lenise and I met up at the bakery, and they already had the cake ready to go. So on the cake it said "Happy Birthday to the favorite," and then it had musical notes and painted in purple because I know how much she likes purple, and I know how much of a music head she is. So it was only right.
And
And
how everybody just calls me the favorite now.
exactly. So this cake was good. It was a white cake with strawberries in it. Very
it was
good.
fire.
Yes. So, and what's the funny? Let me tell you about my mom. My mom, while she did give us the idea, she also, my mom's got to put a soft thread on me. She said, "Y'all better make sure I got a slice of cake." So we definitely made sure that she got a slice of cake because my mom soft threatens me on a daily basis.
I don't think it's a soft threat. It's a hard threat.
It's a soft threat because she got that cake.
Oh, baby. She do not be playing when it come to food.
Like, yeah, like sometimes we gotta move cautiously if we got food in the
Y'all
house.
be thinking I'm bad with Marquis. No, no, no. She got me beat.
And then she gets mad when I do so the mom eats, and we gotta make sure that we don't get too close, because we might lose a thumb. Bruh. So, but shout out to my mom, because she helped make my wife's birthday work out very well.
Shout outs to my mother in love.
So, love you, Mom. And as the night progressed, we got to hang out some more, eating food, sharing stories, laughing, and everything. And then we got to parking lot pimp for a little bit.
Before we got to parking lot pimp, so some time passed, and I'm like, I'm starting to sober up. That's the one thing you don't say around black people. I'm starting to sober up. So I'm like, Lenise is like, okay, we're gonna get you another tequila sunrise. Then I made the mistake to say this again in front of my two brothers. My two brothers know how to have a time, right? They be outside. They were like, what you want? I said, just surprise me. That's mistake number 2. Don't never tell no black people that you starting to sober up or surprise me. So, baby, let me tell you. There, I had a total of 2 tequila sunrises, and I had a whole, apparently, Long Island flight. What was it? It was Long Island, right?
Yeah, Long Island flight.
Long Island flights. I never had a Long Island flight before.
I don't think you ever had a flight, period.
No, I've had flights.
Okay.
Flights. Flued out. Yeah, them flights had me flued out. So I'm like, okay, I finally finished tequila sunrise. Then I'm taking these flights. I'm like, oh, this is good. I'm like, hold on, let me slow down a little bit. And then who was that? I think it was Whitney that said, I hope you get a hangover. I said, girl, that's nothing.
Shout out to Whitney.
Shout out to Whitney.
Shout out to my ship. They came through, kicked it with us.
They did. I greatly appreciated that.
Yeah, and speaking of my ship, this man, when I say this man is the pinnacle of sharp, this man is the pinnacle of sharp. So he and Whitney teamed up, and they brought my wife what?
Oh, they got me a nice bottle of perfume.
Exactly. So let's talk about this perfume for a second.
Some smell good. Uh-oh. Here we go.
So my wife, if y'all remember, my wife says I have this cologne that's Rico Suave, right?
You do.
So what happens is my ship and Whitney, they teamed up and bought her own version of Rico Suave perfume.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's not Rico Suave.
I bet you don't.
It's not Rico Suave.
You can only wear that.
Too
Look,
loud.
You can only let that perfume around me.
I don't know why it's not Rico Suave.
That's cap, just like the one you got on your head. But yeah. So
he was upset, y'all.
Look,
he tried to sound like me.
Look, if I can't wear that my Rico Suave cologne around anybody else except you, then it goes the same for you. You
act like I was about to be chose out here. Don't nobody want me but you.
That's cap again. You know you fine. Look at that fineness, y'all. Can't y'all see that? But they teamed up and got her some perfume, which smells very good.
Very, very, very good.
So after that, we would still kicking it a little bit, and then everybody was full and they ate. So people started to leave, and then we went outside just to hang out for a little bit. So we outside. It's about what 9 or 10 of us in the parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
So we just hung out for a little bit. And they were shutting down the restaurant. So
Which they shut down kind of early.
yeah, it was empty for
Yeah.
some strange reason, which was strange. It's never been like that.
Yeah.
But so we were out there kicking, and some people decided that they wanted to go home, call it a night. But the rest of us, we decided to hang out for the rest of the night. So it was us, my brother, and your brothers. We decided that we wanted to go to.
We said the night was young and it's time to celebrate. I'm like, okay, let me not be the old person today. It's my birthday.
So we went to the S&L bar, and shout out to the ladies of
Wine
and Grove
for putting us on.
For putting us on, because they definitely have a lot of events. As a matter of fact, we're going to go to the event on Thursday, so can't wait to see them.
Oh yeah.
So we're there, we're kicking it. We're at the bar having drinks, having a good time, and just celebrating your birthday. You relax, you're good, and my brother he actually went home to change. So my brother ended up meeting us at the SNL bar. He had a drink or two, just relaxing, and we were there till about what
It wasn't
midnight.
long because probably to midnight, a little after midnight, because something popped off in the parking lot.
Yeah, but we're not gonna go deep into
Yeah.
that. So we ended up calling it a night.
No, we went downtown.
No, that's right. We did go downtown. We went downtown. So here goes
Here go the crazy part.
the craziness that happened after we went
We
downtown.
went downtown.
So
And mind you, I wasn't drunk, y'all.
she wasn't drunk.
I wasn't.
So her brothers, me, my brother, and her, we all rode in separate cars because we came from separate directions.
Mm-hmm.
So on the way there, my wife decides that she's gonna stop by the house to get a hoodie because it was getting chilly outside. So I give her
And
that.
I'm like, I'm not about to pass up my house and I'm about to be her shivering. No. So I got me a jacket, I got Marquis a hoodie.
Mhm.
And I dropped whatever food we had left over at the house.
Yeah. So the rest of us get downtown, and then she ends up meeting us a few minutes later. But it's downtown. It's Friday night. I'm sorry, it's Saturday night, and the bars are crazy, no parking. But we all managed to find parking, or so we thought.
Well, I guess technically Sunday if we got there like a little after midnight.
Yeah.
It's Sunday morning.
So we all ended up finding parking spots, so we thought. So here comes the crazy.
Woo!
So we get to the bar that we were all thinking about going into, only for your brother to tell us that it was not hot.
Yeah.
So we decided that we were gonna leave.
At that point, go our separate ways.
Yeah,
and
go our
whatever.
separate ways. So Marlon finds his car. Your brothers find out their car. And I found my car, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna give you a ride to your car. So.
And I'm like, okay, maybe I thought I parked it at this place. So he riding around.
And she's sticking her hand out the window with her alarm in her hand, trying to, sound the alarm just to find it.
And I got an air tag
Mm-hmm.
on my car, right? So I'm following it on my phone. I'm like, oh, this can't be right, because the signal downtown be whack.
So this on the air tag, it said on her phone, it
like
said
Lower Wacker Drive.
Yeah.
I'm like, I did not park that far. I was like, when I parked, it was less than a 5-minute walk.
So we're riding around for about a good 15, 20 minutes trying to find her car, and about like 3 to 4 block radius. So we like, okay, your car we don't know where it's at. So also,
and I'm like, I'm not crazy. I'm not drunk. I know I parked my car.
And I believed it because she was almost sober as a judge. So
as a judge.
So we're looking. I'm like, okay, something's gotta be going on. So I see a city tow truck car with another car on it. I'm like,
let's follow this tow truck.
I'm like, let's follow.
And I'm like, babe, I don't think they towed my car.
So we follow the tow truck. Follow the tow truck to where the city tow is.
And it was on Lower Wacker Drive.
It was on Lower Wacker Drive.
I said.
So long story short, they towed her car. But where she parked, when you sit there and look at it, it makes sense why she parked there, because it said that parking was free after 10. But for some strange reason, all of a sudden it goes to a tow zone after 10, but no signage there, which is crazy.
Yeah.
So we end up having to go and try to get her car out. So we get there. I find out not only she didn't have the cash on her. So now I find out not only couldn't I not get her car out, but I couldn't use my card to get her car because my name isn't
On the registration.
on the registration. I'm looking like y'all have got to be kidding us.
Mind you, now this is the first time I ever got my car towed, so it's new to me.
So we rush to a bank where I can withdraw some money, come back and get her car.
Well, I mean, you sent it to me.
Well, I sent it to you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So she ended up getting the cash. We went back to go get her car, and we ended up calling it a night because we were so done by that point. I think it had to be almost like 2 a.m.
It was 2 a.m. at that point.
And it just crazy. No, actually, it wasn't 2 a.m. It was almost 4 a.m.
Yeah.
It was
'Cause
almost.
we walked around before we
Yeah.
decided to go to the cars.
So it's almost at that point. It was almost 4 a.m. and we just like hot because that whole thing happened, and we like next time we just gonna take an Uber.
Or go home like
Yeah.
the old people we are.
And so
It
that
was like an episode of, dude, where's my car? But I was like, babe, at least I know I'm not crazy because I knew where I parked my car.
it was like a mixture of dudes where's my car and Harold Kumar go to White Castle.
Right. And then I'm like, well, I guess my air tag run wrong.
Yeah. So if y'all ever wonder where your car is and you don't, and you think it's lost or whatever case may be, make sure you get an air tag.
Yeah.
But in a nutshell, that was my wife's birthday.
Yeah. Now, in a later episode, we'll talk about the aftermath
Yeah,
of
because
it because things happened after.
because she thinks that what they also do when they impound your car, they put numbers on the back of the window.
Yeah, I still got the numbers in the back like I don't stole this car.
Yeah, and she said that she feels like a convict because they put that on her car.
Steady trying to find a motive.
Motive.
Why I do what I do?
Cause freedom ain't getting no closer.
Closer.
But yeah, y'all, it was a one hell of a weekend.
Yeah. But would I do it again? I would, except I wouldn't get my car towed.
Yeah, next time we just gonna take an Uber,
Yeah.
or we could have dropped your car off and you could have rode with me.
Yeah. Come on and roll with me. Do-do-do. Come on over to my place.
And that is our story, y'all.
all in all, it was a fun birthday. I got to celebrate being another year older, despite of the health challenges prior.
Mm-hmm.
Still dealing with some after, but I am too blessed to be stressed.
Amen.
Amen. So, bae, you want to tell them where they could find us?
Sure, you guys can find us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. On Instagram, you can find us at You Stuck With Me _podcast. Facebook, the same thing. You Stuck With Me _podcast, and the same on TikTok. You Stuck With Me _podcast.
Okay, I was gonna tell you to drop the handles, but you already did. So, Steve, you want to tell our cousins where they can find you at?
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram at Roots Recordings, rootsrecordings.com. Give me a call or shoot me an email, and we can work.
Let's make some magic. So, and also, y'all, thank you. I want to say thank you for all the birthday texts, calls, posts, all that. I've been trying to make sure I got to everybody because I know that warm feeling of being like personalized. So I want to thank y'all for that. Also, we also want to let you know that we are accepting listener letters, right? We get questions all the time about why y'all start this podcast. How do you do this? How do you do that? Well, shoot us a letter.
Yeah, if you want to shoot us a letter, you can email us at youstuckwithme@gmail.com. That is USTUCKWITME@gmail.com. You can find me on Instagram at mine_1. That is MONE_1.
And you can find me on Twitter. On the app formerly known as Twitter and Instagram under Queen Points. That is PO1NTZ. Again, that's Queen Points, PO1NTZ. And also, you can follow me personally on TikTok under Queen Points 22. Again, that's Queen Points 22.
So we're going to wrap up this episode, beautiful.
It's a wrap.
Once again, it's your boy Marquis,
And this is your one and only and your favorite Taylor.
and we out.
Hey, make sure you like, rate, review, subscribe, and share.
And make sure you hit that follow button, y'all. Make sure you hit that follow button.
Yep. Until next time. Hey, remember, come back.
We out, y'all.
You stuck. You stuck with us.
Peace out, y'all.
Later.